Alright. Now I can read all those comments. Alright. Didn't say that the Barbarian was broken. Let's see. My favorite is still Valkyrie, just because it has good range and you can aim where it hits. Then there was something about trickle-down balance. I guess I gotta read a bit more. Give me a moment. Alright. Barb just takes skill to use. I didn't say no skill. I'm saying it's underwhelming. Not sure if trickle-down balance works with RL2 as good as it does in Team Fortress 2, basing all balance decisions off the highest tier of play, assuming that will trickle down to be balanced at lower levels of play. Yeah. No, what I'm saying is don't do that. I'm saying don't do trickle-down balance. That just... Because, okay, so there's a difference of considerations of balances when you're playing a single-player game versus a multiplayer game. With a multiplayer game, you often want to balance at the highest tier because people will eventually get there, and you want to make sure at the top era, everything can be used. Everything is effective. So generally speaking, you want things at the top to be well balanced in multiplayer games. In single player games, it's alright if one strategy or something is horribly abusive, as long as all of the strategies are entertaining. I would say with like balance versus feel, when you're playing a single player game, feel is far more important than balance. Feel is far more important than balance. And like, I think they shouldn't, I don't think they should balance for, I suck, so I'll never get to the top. Sad face. Hey, don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. But yeah, in a single player game, even if there's the optimal strategy, not everyone wants to use that in the first place. So, like, let's give an example. I've been playing Divinity 2 Original Sin with my friends, and if you go watch the most optimal strategy, the most optimal skill is telekinesis. Which, at first you think, wait, it's not warfare, it's not hunt, like, it's not even, it's a civil skill, not a combat skill. Telekinesis. Because you could do this little walk the dog maneuver where you just put thousands of pounds into a bucket, and then you telekinetically move that bucket onto people's heads, and it explodes as several tons of force snaps their neck open. Which, no one would ever expect that works. No, it's just a weird way of how the mechanics all happen to work together that you could basically one-shot a bunch of enemies just by carrying around this bucket. Like, I think it's actually like a coin purse or something. Some item that you can store other items into. No one uses that strat. Yes, at the top tier, that's an effective strat. But really, all that matters is it feels kind of cool to hit someone with another object using telekinesis. Usually it's used for oil barrels and stuff, where the oil barrel deals like 10 damage and then splatters on them, so you end up spending 1 AP to create oil over here. And then you interact with all the other elements where the rest of the feel good happens. But yes, feel good is better than balance when it comes to single player games. I think that's the theme. So when we were talking about, is it balanced to have the double jump refresh with the Barbarian spin attack? I think it's just really, it feels good. And I think the Barbarian feels good as is. That's the theme. If other people think the Barbarian feels bad, it just needs a little bit more maneuverability. Maybe they could actually start pulling the power back in. There's a few ways they could do just... Personally, I feel that I guess here's one of the issues. I think the Barb feels really good. I think the Barbarian feels really good. The fact that other people do not feel good with the Barbarian, honestly, it feels a little strange to me. My original theme that we had was that just like you only get mana when you ground attack, my idea is that it doesn't feel good for the shout to be recoverable only by taking damage. So yeah, they should make a charge attack on the Barb. That's one way. Like turning the ground attack to you can hold X to charge it up longer, kind of like they do with a great sword in Monster Hunter. Another thing that I was thinking of, that this was an old idea, that the shout could be when instead of the shout recovering when you take damage, you deal enough hits. So Yeah, you seemingly get hit way more often. Huh. Actually, no. Okay, so actually if we get the charge attack, that means the shout and the charge attack synergize well with each other. That's actually really cool. So that would actually be it. Like, they're working on a charge spear, a charge lance. That was like a random item that ended up getting spoiled on accident. If they do that same charge technique with the barbarian's axe swing, or with its grounded axe swing, that would actually be really cool. Yeah, charge up from 100% to 200% by holding the attack for like 0.5 to 1 second. So basically, double the pullback on the swing, and you get double the damage. From there, they can actually reduce the base damage and even reduce the initial charge time. They could do a few things like that, so that when you have to stay on the ground, you actually can move kind of quickly. I think one of the big issues with the barbarian is that the barbarian and the duelist, their grounded attacks, you're stuck on the ground, but the duelist is like a split second you're stuck on the ground, and the distance is very notable. With the barbarian, it's much slower of a maneuver. I think it gives the barbarian a good feel. I think charge attack is the solution, because if they increase the damage back to originally, it's going to possibly break open again. But if they give it a charge attack, and I love how that synergizes to the talent where you freeze them so you can charge up all the way and make sure you always hit for max damage. Huh. I like the charge attack. I really like the idea of the grounded attack as a charge attack. And yeah, everyone likes the spin. The only issue people have with the spin is when you hit the ground, but that's the skill of using the spin kick in time. Alright. Yeah. I think that's what I gotta say. I think it's time for me to continue the run. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. Oh. I miss being Barbarian from the beginning of Diablo 3. Feels bad, man. I unfortunately was never able to play that, I was never able to play the beginning of Diablo 3 is what I'm saying, but I bet that felt good. I don't think Barbarian is really bad, it's just that the others are really good. Fair enough, but... Fair enough. Fair enough. I think I talked about this, that as long as everything kind of sticks around the same tier range, it really doesn't matter to a certain extent, but yeah. Alright, the beginning of Diablo 3 was a freaking auction house cluster of issues. I'm gonna say it that way so we could... I hope you don't mind. Alright. Oh. Alright. We're gonna increase our health because we can, and I trust myself. Now that you mention it, I do mind. We still on intro? Oh, thank you for the note. My apologies. Wait, I'm invisible. Why is my friend still... Okay, I guess they have to be invisible. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that's a bad intro. So, I actually had to hit there's a button you can press so that the split just doesn't count. Because, like, when you miss a split like that, you don't want messing up your times. Alright, whatevs. I'm okay with that. Oof. I guess this castle probably had a very short bottom, so it was all upwards. That's my guess. Alright, I've been doing the same full clear run for the few hours now. Vampirism. I have a bargain to collect at the end. Good to hear. Good to hear your full clears are going well, Sirebellum. Good to hear. Yeah, full clears is definitely like... if you feel like speedruns aren't for you, full clears are a much more approachable means of feeling good at this game and taking advantage of its systems. Ah. There we are. Alright, I only get one shot at this one. So gotta time it right. There we are. There we are. Okay. But yeah, the charge attack could synergize well with a relic that gives your weapon a cooldown. Ooh! Ooh, my gosh. And then the freaking heavy stone bargain starts making sense. Dude, I like where this is going. I like where this is going. Alright. Oh yeah, I have air dashes now. Thank goodness. I know how to use those. Finally hit 1,000 damage in one hit. Oh, I know where everything is. What am I doing? I'm wasting my time. That's what I'm doing. Let's stop wasting time. Yep, that was a mistake. Oh well. Oh well. Forgot that I already found Lamech. The only person I have to blame is myself. Alright. What if there was some NPC? What if there was an NPC that could let you fight bosses in a dream? I feel like once we get our remix bosses, once they have the remix bosses ready, we're going to be doing something kind of like that. So, one of the things I want is with the remix bosses, I would like the way that they're unlocked. Instead of being you kill the boss and then enter New Game Plus, it's you actually have to find the secret area for the boss. Like, it'd be cool if the way you enter the dream in that case would be you just read the memory that usually gives you the damage boost. Ah. Something like that. Alright. Just gotta make sure Lamech doesn't do anything that I'm not prepared for. There we are. Wouldn't it be cool if this game had like 20 areas and 100 bosses? Yes. Wouldn't it be cool if they just had infinite development time and this game just finally... Yes, but also no. Yeah, we definitely want there to be a finale for this game, but all of this sounds so cool until then, until that day. Yeah, I'm fully aware that was absurd. Definitely, like, I can sense the mental kappa being pressed within your keyboard as you suggest such idea of 100 areas and a boss for each one. Hold up. It's actually faster this way. Yeah, this was just... my routing was pretty poor here. That's all this is. Oh, right. Oh. But also, that would be my favorite game of all time. I have a feeling it could be anyways. Yep. That's the thing. This game is already amazing. It doesn't need... like... we want it to be more amazing. Does it really need to be more amazing? Debatable. Debatable. Ah. Imagine, though. Imagine. Just like... yeah. Dude, just... You're talking to your friend about Rogue Legacy 2 Omega Edition, and then they release the next one after that. Oh yeah, I'm in Biome 20. How about you? I just got through Biomes 18. Man, how'd you deal with the freaking upgraded Botus? Oh man, you just spin kick off his head a lot. He actually has a pretty nice vulnerability window there. Here, did you grab the special heirloom that lets you do that? Wait, there's a special heirloom? Yeah, all the way back in Biome 12. Did you not grab it? Did you not read the storylines? It explains it. Oh. Unfortunately, perhaps, but there are some games where, there are some games where they need a finale, or else. I can't believe I missed that, by the way. That was really, that felt bad. That felt bad. But yeah, some games, they need a finale. Some games going on forever at a certain point. And that's where speedrunning comes in. Unfortunately, I have to say, All Bosses Heirlooms run, where there's 100 bosses, seems like a nightmare. I apologize, but I've done a few long... I've done a single run that has a very long time frame. And... oof. Not ready to do that again. Would really dislike having to do that every single time I wanted to do a speedrun. Kill him. Didn't even see that bone. You'd beat a level 230 boss as a level 1 knight. Gosh, I didn't even think about the precision necessary. Yeah, you'd have to. Jeez. Just Fëanor still, like, as the year ends and this is released as the next best game in the universe, Fëanor then releases his one life run of the entire game. You have to hit the boss 3,000 times. Turns out that entire year process wasn't him practicing and practicing. It was just him completing the run. Ooh. I have shield. Thank goodness. Oh my gosh, that was with shield. I still took all that damage. Because I mistimed it slightly. Wow. I mean, I mistimed it a little more than slightly, but... whew. Zorz releases his week-long run after 2 years. Yep. Woo! I can't believe I pulled off that little tap back as effectively as I did. Alright. And now that I popped that open, I'm not going to kill the boss without grabbing the book. Because I'm crazy. Ridiculous. The lore book is 2,000 pages long. We've tied in, like, by the end of it, we've used all of Genesis and even parts of Revelations as references for the lore. Just like, you thought Cain Theory was insane. Man. Why am I catching him on fire? I know that's dealing no damage. So in case you're wondering about, when they're in that stun animation, they take 1/10 of the damage that they normally would, and fire deals 9 damage. So it deals 0. It's always rounded down, so they deal 0 damage. So there's no point in setting a guy on fire during that animation. I mean, until you get to higher levels and you deal more damage with that, but That was... Actually, I pressed the wrong buttons, and it solved the issue anyways. Oh my gosh. The whole story itself is longer than the entirety of the Bible. Rogue Legacy becomes a religion. The rogues. Gosh. Because if it did, then who would read it? Fair enough. I hope that we end up like that, lol. True, while no one would really read it. Trust me, we'd be honored as the great lore keepers. By this point, our Rogue Legacy 2 is the top grossing game of all time. I mean, developers rule the world. I'm not even sure if the Zelda game guy would appreciate ruling the world. Ruling the world takes a lot of work, man. A lot of work. Okay. Yeah, and we're just picking up the book now because we're a little low on health, and I don't want to take the... There'd be a new speedrun category called Reading the Entire Storyline of RL2. Almost at the... And that would be a category that is almost respected as much as the 10 pencil sharpening category. In case you've never researched it, there's a category that's... I think it's actually done on speedrun.com, which they just have a live video, and they use a, like, non-machine sharpener and try to sharpen 10 pencils down to the nub. Game Theory has a 4-hour live stream getting the first half. Oof. Man. There we go. Patient Tadpole is one of the top runners, of course. That's going to remain consistent for the... That's already true. We don't need to theorize about that, Cerebellum. There we go. Twitch reaches 124 million by 2023. Do you even... Yeah, with that whole pencil sharpening category. Do you even lift, bro? No. I sharpen pencils. It explains... They actually... I think Small Ant actually has a video where he explains the hard work that went into trying to get a popular time. I'm not sure if he got world record, but he definitely got one of the top runs. And, like, he ended up having to get some help with some other people. Like, they ended up showing him, like, this specific pencil sharpener that is optimal for the run because of its inability to get its resilience to wear and tear and stuff like that. Like, just... It's ridiculous how much effort people put in that category. Wow. Oh yeah, there's a path straight down at the beginning. What am I doing? Be right back. All right, man. I'll see you later. I'll see you in a bit. Oof. Okay. Oh my gosh. That's okay. It's okay. We'll live. Alright, we found 2 lilies. One unfortunately needs the echo kick. Yeah, just... I'm not gonna try to... I apologize to my friends. They're not... They may not wish to be seen, so I'm not gonna comment on that, unfortunately. So we could... They don't... Gosh, I need to figure out how to stop having it reveal itself like that. Wow. Far Shores really wants to be far away. But yeah. I really need to just, like... Because, yeah, those friends, I'm not even sure if they know I stream. So, feels kind of... I'm sure if they realize that their name is popping up, some of them might start feeling uncomfortable, so I'm not going to comment on that right now. I'm trying to get it removed. I seem to be having some stupid technical issues because I don't really know the system too well. And we know that that can't be Far Shores because there's not enough space. And then I still get hit after all that pause and deliberation. Alright, other Lily. You know, isn't it possible to turn it off? Isn't there a streamer mode? Well, if there is, I don't know where it is. Thank you for letting me know, though. Where is... Okay, it's up. Okay. Wow. Well, we have 2 lilies, so let's pop open the door real fast. And then we'll go to Far Shores. Ugh. Run's looking a little unfortunate. I'll make sure to find that streamer mode next time, but yeah. I just play games on Steam. I don't really pay attention to all the little nuances that Steam has, so... Gotta start working on those, I guess. Whoop. Oof. Watch, it's right there, isn't it? It's actually very likely right. Oh my gosh. It's actually very likely like right here because I've seen so many rooms. At this point, it's going to be the last room I see. Whew. Oof. Yeah, an Aqua Brace could one-shot me right here, so... What's your opinion on the new Gunslinger track? Wow, my English is now messing up. What's your opinion on the new Gunslinger class? And that's if you've tried it. I have tried it, but not much, because one of the big issues is both the Gunslinger and the Assassin are locked behind a level 36 window in the game. So, and these runs end before level 36, so... Unfortunately, I have not had time to really practice the Gunslinger. It seems like a, you know, it seems like a damage class. It, you know, which it's decent at. I don't really have an opinion otherwise. Oh my gosh, I launched that into me. That's actually kind of funny. Alright. Alright. Oh, so it's in the so there's a friend. Okay. So in friends list, so through Steam there's friend list through notifications. Okay, thank you. I will work on that after I finish this run. Thank you for that, Suicune. Thank you. It's very overpowered with a weapon cooldown relic. Today I dealt 60 damage with each shot of it. Jeez, man. Yeah. Oof. Yeah, so in case you're wondering if Cerebellum likes playing Rogue Legacy 2, he literally wrote the he's the one who cataloged the story for this game. Obviously after the people created it, he actually went on, wrote out like all the things, all the story elements, and put it in a single area. And then he also was the one that was like into the like theories and stuff of what's going to happen in the story. So yeah, Cerebellum is very much into this game. And that was a very bad start by me. Don't worry, we've beaten this boss without getting hit once, so we're just going to have to do that again. Ooh. But yeah, this is not a good start. Ooh. But yeah, Gunslinger, unfortunately, I just have not played it enough to really have an opinion. And even when I played it, so in case you didn't know, I use a different control scheme than most people, and it means that ranged characters, like the Ranger and now the Gunslinger, I can't really eke out their full potential, so not really my kind of class, unfortunately. Yep, just like I said. Just had to beat them all without getting hit once, because I've done it before. I mean, after that miss. I say, as I take the damage. Oh my gosh, thank goodness it nullifies that damage. Oh my gosh, so yeah, once it dies, the damage is nullified. If it wasn't for that, I'd be dead right now. And yes, I retired on purpose. I'm at 3 health, guys. I know that's not what you want to see, but saves time. Alright. Emotional dysregulate. Oh, but then I can't cast that spell at all. Alright. Oh my gosh, I just realized that's muscle weakness. I'm not going to worry about the bosses there, but against random enemies, muscle weakness can be an issue. Well, you let go of your one-shot dream. One shot, one opportunity. I don't know, I'm trying to optimize. We're ahead of schedule, kind of, so I want to try to keep it that way. Sorry. Make sure. Awesome. Got Warden Cape. There we are. Yeah, unfortunately, I know when a run can go to, what I want to say. I know when a run can make it to the a single life run, and that wasn't looking like it. Because in case you're wondering, I'm pretty sure I don't even have the upwards warp. I have to go find it. So I have a bit of work still to do. Someone catch me up on chats. Let's see. Chat was talking about how much you like Rogue Legacy 2, given that you're playing it while I'm playing it. And I'm trying to think. I'm just like, I've been focused in the run. There's also there were some complaints because I suicided myself to make sure that I could do this run properly. There we go. Let's do it like that. That hunt. That guy hit me hard. Alright. RL2 is the greatest. Alright, sent you how you could change the Steam theme on Discord for you to check later. Thank you. Remember how I talked about a world where RL2 is the biggest game? Yeah, what about it, Cyrebellum? But yeah, thank you very much. Probably should make it a lot easier for me. So thank you very much, Suicune. Oh my gosh. Alright. Well, at the very least, we know why we got rid of that 1 HP the dream scenario, because that dream would have died at a gutter, in a disgusting gutter on its own, in a bloody mess. Alright, need this healing. Oop. Oof. Yep, the guy jumping just made me decide turning back was more effective. Oh my gosh. Well. Not right now. Let's check the route above. Keeps going higher and higher, man. Thank you, thank you. I found my teleport. That's what I wanted to find before I died. If I died. Whew. Hey-oh. There we are. Alright. Yeah, that was out of love of the game. So yeah, just people are saying... talk about worlds. What world from any movie, series, video game, etc. would you like to live in if you could choose? That's a tough one. The first thing is, whatever world it is has to be at peace, because a lot of video games, they're fun, but their worlds are absolute nightmares. Their worlds, bad things are happening. Like, you know, like, I feel like I'm using like a lot. That's definitely an issue, but one of the best video game worlds has to be Harvest Moon. Something like that. I have to consider it. I think one of the things that I joked about is, like, I think Chibi Robo is actually one of the best ones to choose. Right. There we are. There we are. I do have to consider that, though. My immediate thought is just Chibi Robo, because then I have a little assistant to help clean stuff, and other than that, it's the same world, basically. So, Animal Crossing, that's a good one. That's kind of funny. Other than that, the other thing I'm trying to consider is a world where the afterlife is well-defined and actually great. That would also be a good one. So, like, if there's a way... If, like, we can guarantee and, like, basically get immortality, that sounds like a pretty good world. But I can't think of any that isn't some moral conflict when that occurs. Except, like, maybe some RPGs, which the world's usually in turmoil in some way or another. So. Go to a show where heaven is confirmed. Yeah, exactly, exactly. And then die. Actively kill yourself. Knew it was a good idea to check these little nooks. Alright. Let's go kill Murmur. Supernatural. But die, yeah, make sure you die while doing a backflip. Make it cool. Make your death look awesome. By the way, bright flashing warning every time I run into these. Well, except that time. Oh, Belty's ready. Cool. Gosh darn it. Oof. I guess Pokemon would actually be a pretty cool world. I don't know. I don't think I'd want to be a trainer, but like, one of the things is like the Pokemon centers. They're pretty chill. I'm pretty sure if they have the medical knowledge for those Pokemon centers, they have something similar for humans. And I never see people sick really. And then like if I die, there's ghost Pokemon I could become, which is pretty cool. Then I just get to become a cool combatant warrior sort of thing. Who knows? Team Fortress 2 world is the same, but tech is advanced thanks to Australium, a metal from Australia that makes people smarter and stronger. That's actually pretty smart. Just one of those surf feeds. Oof. Alright, hold up. Alright. I see people are starting to play the Pokemon theme song over in the comments, to which I am proud of you. I am absolutely honored by the genius of my chat to be playing the Cat Them Is My Real. You know, the moment I started singing, I got punished. So okay. Note to self, don't try to sing the Pokemon musical. I should take his place. But wait, guys, if you went to one of the world of one of those anime harems, what if? Oh my gosh, that's kind of funny. Yeah, the problem with that is I'm not a freaking weeb, and unfortunately they only let the weebs become the master of those anime worlds. Also, for all of those harem animes, harems don't end well for people. Like, in real life, harems don't end well, and there has to be some level of sensibility in those. When you're gonna live in there, if that sensibility is removed, something else is gonna be happening. There's another cost. Oof. One of those two paths to the left is probably where Gone Heads are. Alright. Ah, didn't make it in time. That's fine. A little damage. Oof. Ah. And that was just me messing up. Alright. Slim chances of being the harem guy instead of the loser. Alright. I am ashamed of myself. I will never breed it up. Literally a whole... Ah. What about World with Magic? So, Worlds with Magic are all pretty cool, but could also be... So here's the thing. If you do a World with Magic, does it replace, technology, or does it live in addition to technology? Because, like, where it lives in addition to technology... I think of, what's it called? Shadowrun. And Shadowrun ain't exactly the best world. And I don't exactly want to live without a computer, if you don't mind. I mean, I can live without a computer, but I have a feeling people underestimate the value of those sort of things. Whew. threw it the wrong direction. Didn't matter. Ooh, big boy. Oh, right. That's okay. I just refreshed this. Oop. Didn't even see them charging because I had all the wind walls and stuff in the way. Okay. Overlord is high on my list. Another one is ReZero. I mean, I'm pretty sure. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize this guy had vertigo. Okay, we're gonna have a fun run here, guys. I'm not sure I can. Oh, you're talking about just regular animes, not living in those worlds anymore. Thank God, because I'm like, guys, the whole idea of ReZero is that world is a lot more suffering than you think. It's just like, I've seen so many animes, I'm just gonna assume it's my favorite because there's too many. Alright. Well, we have a fun one, guys. Let's see how this fares. Oh, I'm not even attacking the right direction. Hard to know if I'm attacking the right way because their health bar blocks my view. That is a weird issue to have. Alright, cool. Just gotta kill one. This becomes a lot easier. Right? Oh my gosh. That's what I got back to. Hey John, how's it going? Quality. Quality. Vertigo make you better at the game, confirmed. Oh my gosh. That felt good. Oh, by the way, the power-up was from Vertigo, not from playing a knight with freaking Flame Barrier. In case anyone was wondering. Those two have nothing to do with it. Alright. Vertigo any... Sorry if I'm really loud. I just hurt my own ears. Vertigo any % speedrun? Question mark? Runs over. Hey man, if it works. If it works. You know the sound when you move the cursor across castle upgrades? If you move the mouse across the cursor, it makes ASMR content. Interesting. I'm not sure, just like, hey everyone, today we're gonna do some Rogue Legacy mouse cursor movings. I hope you guys like, subscribe to my channel, just that would, yeah, that's not really the kind of content I'm here for. But if you guys are here for it, I ain't gonna judge. Whoop. Okay. Sure. Who actually listens to ASMR? Couldn't be me. Oh my gosh, I am taking... This is the worst kind of damage to be taking. Because it makes no sense. It doesn't need to be made. And yet I'm taking it. So we're just gonna do this without getting hit anymore. Sound good, Estuary Enoch? I'm sure you believe in me. Makes me feel relaxed, not gonna lie. Good to hear. That's kind of the goal. I know that sounds weird, but I actually do want to put a relaxing atmosphere around my channel, even though the sort of runs I'm doing and stuff aren't exactly the most relaxing. I think that is the kind of content I would like to put out if, I don't know, if I wasn't such a exciting sort of style of run. Whew. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's just finish off this run. We'll try to keep it from going. We don't want this to go... I mean, do we want this to be another freaking hour-and-a-half long run? I mean, if it is, the run's gonna still be amazing. Beautiful. Yeah, dude, Cerebellum, feel free to go back and clip all that stuff. Feel free. Like, if you just make sure to reference me, you can put it on your channel if you have one. This run in particular is just very clippable, it seems. Amazing run with 2-minute intro. Right, because we were talking about the damage of the barbarian or something like that, weren't we? Oh my gosh. $24 each. Just barely dodged that fireball. Whew. Ooh, wee. Oh. Yeah, I'm definitely putting the, don't worry, I'm putting this run on the video. I'm just wondering if I want to, well, that serves me right for talking. Serves me right for talking. You know what? Let's freaking do it. Let's freaking do it. Ostenogesis now. Let's get it all. Let's just get rid of all of it. Let's just get rid of all of it. Have you ever noticed there's a weird spots of B-hop thing where you can do an RL2, where if you jump off the ground at just right time, you don't trigger the star blocks that you can do as duelist lunge. Sorry, that was a long sentence. I was so busy reading it, I didn't have a moment to actually process what was being said. I apologize, Cerebellum. Alright. I was trying to shield dash into a projectile next to me. I missed that projectile and just ran into the next one. Pulse of Gambling. Magic. Let's go with this one. Yeah, I needed Vertigo. That was the issue. If I had Ostenogesis and Perfectica and Vertigo, this would have been a successful run. That would have been a successful run then. That's what I needed. I needed Vertigo. Gosh. Unfortunate. Well, at least we got all the traits. All we need to do is somehow add Pacifist into this run. Just to show off. Just to show off. Alright, I'm scared of no beings of death and destruction. This I'm scared of. There we are. Oof. Well, that was great. Bold strategy, Cotton. We'll see if it pays off. Alright. Well, sorry, but I'm glad to hear that your castle clearing run finished, finally. Whew. I'm not sure if that's a good thing, actually, now that I think about it. Okay. Come down, sir. Thank you. Just gonna dodge those. Not gonna deal with that right now. Yes, in case you're wondering, you can in fact deflect those. I'm just gonna stay over here, wait for the projectiles to finish. I'm just not gonna be aggressive. I'm gonna let the time come. Oh no, this is not a good spot. Because yeah, you cannot deflect these jars. Whew. That was a little close right there. Let's never get ourselves in that sort of dangerous spot again. How's that sound, everyone? Yeah, I don't think I was going to do that either. Ooh. Yeah, exactly. Sounds boring. There you go. Get out of here. There we are. We kept it sub 1 hour despite the vertigo. Despite the vertigo. Yeah, I'm thinking about using the downwards attack while during that coin phase. I just didn't want... I died in one hit, man. I died in one hit. I didn't want to do that right then. Alright. Nothing else, that run was very clippable. And that's pretty great. That's pretty great. Ooh. Sub 1 hour because of vertigo. Got it. Sub 1 hour because vertigo. We'll go with that.